Hey, wake up, Blink! It's morning already! But I don't want to get up. It's my day off. I want to sleep in. Anyways, hey there guys, I am SonicGhost, and welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we went ahead and basically started up things here. All we did really is herd goats, so today is supposed to be Link's days off. So, during his day off, we're just going to see what we can do here in Ordon Village. Now I want to show this really quick. If you see down there, it's a very dark area. If you come here later with something to light up that area, there's 50 rupees down there. Rupees is your currency in this game. So we're going to want to collect as many of those as we can to buy things. Another thing I kind of wanted to point out, up there on our way down, you didn't see a bed. Nothing around here. No bed. Where does Link sleep? He has everything else. He has a stove there to cook his meals. He has a table to eat at. He has a sink to wash his dishes in. So he has everything he needs for eating. He has like dressers and boxes and other tables and stuff for storing and using things. He has a bookshelf, but he doesn't have a bed. What, does he sleep on the floor and use these rugs here as a pillow and blankets? What's he sleep in? What's he sleep on? I mean, come on, every other starting house he's been in has a bed. Why not this one? Oh well. So I want to go ahead and show something. This is Z targeting, and I just did a backflip. This is your targeting system. In the Wii version, you hold down Z. In the GameCube version, it's L. But when you target, you like strafe around. If you go forward here, you can do a roll. If you go backwards, you can jump. And then move from side to side, you do a side jump. So, pretty interesting to know that. So we're going to want to go ahead here and collect as many rupees as we want, because there's going to be something we need to buy. And actually, those kids over there who just woke us up, they're going to tell us what we need to buy. So, run around the grass, and you can find some rupees lying around. Pick up rocks and throw them, and there could be rupees underneath them, or even rupees inside of them. And I managed to really get that rock stuck on the boundary. Great. This is a blue rupee. Get used to seeing this screen with blue and yellow rupees. This is a little... I think it's more of a programming glitch in the game. Whenever you start up the game again, you will get to see the screen every time you pick up a blue and yellow rupee. Not just for one of them, for both of those. So, I think it's like some kind of programming glitch, because no other Zelda game does that. Even if they show what the rupee is the first time you get it. I mean, if you get out of a chest, yeah, that makes sense. It's always supposed to show it there. But not if it's, after your first time. So it's, like I said, I think it's like a programming glitch and something that was left in the game that wasn't supposed to be. That's my theory on it. So if we go ahead and talk to these kids, they'll say, "Oh, Link, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I get in trouble for that. If you do want it, save up your allowances or something." But our allowances are terrible. Aw. I wish I was born to a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. I would rather have the water wheel than a slingshot in my family, thank you very much. Alright, so let's just go ahead and enter the main village here. And actually go see how much a slingshot is real quick. This is the store right here. So this is where they're going to be selling a slingshot along with other things. And this lady looks depressed. In fact, she's even sighing. And she looks like something just happened, disappointed her. So what does she have to say about herself? Oh my, it's young Link. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding. But then he went out, and he hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with worry for him. I've exhausted myself. Okay, let's speak to you again. I'm terribly sorry, but my mind is so filled with thoughts of my little cat that I simply can't deal with customers right now. Oh, if I had known that this was going to happen, I would have let my little kitty eat fish to its heart's content. Link, my dear, I'm sorry, but would you leave me be? I'll serve you milk later. I'm not your cat, I don't want your milk. Maybe that bottle you're holding, but not the milk. And so with that, we can't buy the slingshot at all yet until we find her cat. So we have to go do that. But actually, I need to go do something really quick, so I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to plug in my laptop because it was about ready to die, and that's the machine that's recording all this. So can't let that die. So let's talk to this guy over here. Looks like he's trying to throw rocks at a beehive. This guy does not know any better, does he? Huh? Oh, hey, Link. Got the day off from work today? Well, yes, I do. Thank you for asking. Not me. The wife's hassling me. Today's restocking day at the store, see? Look, see it? Up in that tree. You can get a better view if you just press the C button, and then I use the pointer or the joystick to move the cursor around, and you can look. So he's basically telling you how to look around like I just did. Pretty simple. I'm thinking of knocking down the nest of Ordon bees. Our cat hasn't come home since yesterday, since the wife is in a bad mood. At the very least, I need to bring something home for her. Alright, continue what you're doing. And so he does hit the nest this time. That really gets those bees angry at him. Aha! Seriously, right for being stupid. Everyone knows you don't throw rocks at a beehive. As you see, he has to jump in the water, and if you look, after some time being in the water, the bees will go away. They'll go back to their hive. So he's basically telling you how to get away from bees. Ouch! Oh, they didn't hold back with the stingers, do they? I guess rocks won't work. I don't know if he's trying to, like, drown there, or if he's hurting from the bee stings. Well, I should leave now. Bye. That's pretty mean of me to leave him. Let me talk to this lady here as well. See what she has to say. Oh, good morning to you. If you're looking for my husband, he took his sword and left early this morning. But, I must ask, Link. You have not seen a cradle come floating around, have you? It's a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted, I wonder? So she basically doesn't know where her cradle is, and it drifted away somewhere, so we have to find it. And I don't know why I'm going this way. I do not need to go that way at all. I need to go this way. There we go. Got a rupee. I'm going to try to collect as many rupees as I can right now, because that slingshot I don't have enough for. And also there's going to be something coming up a little bit later that I'm going to need a lot of rupees to buy anyways. So, as many rupees as I can get right now, I will take. So let me go up here as well. And climb, Link, climb the ladder, please. Thank you. Was that so hard now? Jeez, I did a fail recording of this, and Link did the exact same thing. He wouldn't climb the stupid ladder. Okay. You know, this is something I want to point out about the Wii version of this. I prefer the Wii version just because it has little perks about it that just are not in the GameCube version I just gotten used to. Like, for example, the widescreen, that's nice to have, and also the fact that you can have the pointer so you can move and aim at the exact same time. That's something that's not in the GameCube version. I do like that. But one thing in the GameCube version I wish was in the Wii version was camera control. On the C-stick, on the GameCube version, you can control the camera a bit. You can move it all around you. In the Wii version, by the way, this is a yellow rupee. Get used to seeing that screen as well. In the Wii version, they don't have camera control, so to center the camera, you have to press Z all the time. It's annoying. I prefer the camera control in the GameCube version, just like it was in Wind Waker. But, I can live without it on this one, I guess. It's just something you're not used to. So you see this little thing of grass here? Well, just like the grass we use for Epona, we can pick this up and blow it. And by blowing it like that, we call hawk. We can see the hawk coming in first person view. We're looking at like what the hawk sees right now, so this is what that is. And with the hawk, you can go ahead and grab things that you cannot get and are out of your reach. You don't really use this all that much. I think actually this is the only real time we actually see the hawk, is in this beginning stage of the game. And that grass is useful a little bit later just for something else. So you don't see that grass much because of that. Alright. We just get that. Chuck these at the wall just in case they have rupees. I thought they didn't. And now we already have 50. So we have a good chunk of money already all gathered. So with that, now we can go ahead and, well, get more money. Because we're getting as much as we can carry, like I said before. So let me smash more pumpkins. You don't waste food! He's angry. He doesn't like us wasting pumpkins. Oh, too bad. I'm gonna be smashing pumpkins. Ha! Get it? Because it's a band? It's a pun? Smashing pumpkins. Ha ha! Enough of that. Yo, Link, try talking to me from there with A while using Z targeting. So he's basically telling you how to talk from people from a distance. So all you gotta do is talk to them by targeting and then hitting A to talk. And that's how you do it. Hey, there you go. Over here. Yeah, your voice carries as well as usual. We're a second protagonist. We have a voice? That's news to me. Think you can teach my little tykes to talk to someone from a distance by pressing A while holding Z. Pretty sure Link doesn't know what those buttons are, but maybe. That is if we can actually talk. So listen, why don't you climb up those vines there, Link? Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, that guy's still in the water panicking. I just saw that from the corner of my eye. Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house, having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose think he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha ha ha! A cat can't catch no fish. How do you know this? Maybe he can and you don't know this and you're just judging him. Don't judge the cat. Anyways, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing on the edge of the rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? Well, yes, you have. I just did it before. I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like this. So, I thought I'd let you know. I bet you can hop across these rocks with just a quick little tap of the joystick, couldn't you? So he's basically telling you how you can jump. Jumping is automatic in this game, just like most Zelda games. All you do is just run on a cliff like this, and you get the jump. So, pretty useful. If you roll and jump, it'll give you a farther distance. I didn't want to go all the way off this building, so that's why I did like that. But, yeah, that's a nice little trick to know. So let's go ahead and call in our hawk here. Now what you just saw me do, you can actually skip cutscenes like that by just pressing the minus button twice. Once to pull up the button that says skip on the top, and then once again to actually skip that cutscene. So we're going to want to go ahead and aim at the hive, and there you go. The hawk knocks it down for us, and the bees go away. Easy as that. So let's go ahead and collect our prize, which basically we now are able to climb above there. And up here is actually some rupees for us, so I'm going to want to go ahead and get those. It's a 5 and a 10, so a nice chunk of 15 rupees is up here for us to grab. So I'm going to want to go ahead and get those. And it's going to be a long climb up, so while we're climbing up, I can just basically talk about the minor little differences between the Wii and GameCube versions of this game. Like I said, I played the Wii version more, so I'm more accompanied to this one. I'm more used to it. I have played the GameCube version, so I do know how it controls. Like, oh, I didn't mean to jump off. Dang it. Well, I get more time to talk, apparently. But yeah, I played the GameCube version, so I know how it feels and plays. And I know the minor differences between the two. One thing's a difference for the items when we get to use items. You can swap between 4 different items in the Wii version to use at a time. You can't have all 4 of them to use right away at once. It has to be equipped to B to use it. But you can set items to the D-pad, so it makes it easier to have all items set to 4 buttons, basically. You don't have that in the GameCube version. It's only up to 2. And also, really quick, I'm just going to mention, you saw me do it before and you saw me do it again. When you fall from a great height like that and you hold forward the joystick, you get to roll like that, so it'll save you from a high fall. And I'm going to go over here to show, there's a monkey over here holding that cradle. And also there's a cliff that you can get some more money on. So, it's just something I'm showing off for now. But yeah, that's one minor difference, how the items are, like, used in this game. Another little thing is, if you played the Wii version or the GameCube version, you're watching this, you're gonna notice a difference. The Wii version is a mirror image of the GameCube version. It basically takes everything and mirrors it. So, I don't know why they did that exactly. They did it to make sure that people will feel more comfortable with the Wii version, since people are going to be like the right-handed for the most part. So people are going to be using the Wiimote in the right hand. So they want to make sure that Link follows suit with that, and he's right-handed. And that's what the Wii version does. But the thing is, by doing this, the whole entire game is completely mirrored. So if you play one version, you're going to have a hard time playing the other one. I know I had a hard time playing the GameCube version. In the very beginning, at least. Because I was used to the Wii version being mirrored. So, I wasn't used to how it was actually supposed to play out. The GameCube version was the actual version. And the Wii version is basically, they had this game ready before the Wii was going to come out. But it was ready by the time the Wii was being announced and had a release date set and everything. So they decided to push the GameCube version of it back. And by doing so, they also decided to go ahead and make this game for the Wii as well. Like, they ported it over to the Wii, changed a lot of things about it, minor things, but still, they changed it, and that's how we got it mirrored, and in widescreen. That's something that the GameCube version doesn't have, so I'll talk about more of that in just a second. Oh, Link, that cradle. Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Oh, that reminds me. There is something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you can carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Now, you can follow her back to her house, but if you go ahead and go to the house ahead of her, she'll just pop in front of you, so laziness, that's the best way to do it. Because I'm lazy. I did it like that because I'm lazy. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I nearly forgotten I'm supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. It gives you your first item, a fishing rod. It's a simple fishing rod with a bobber. And then also tells you how you can set it onto a button from the item select screen. I'll talk more about this once we actually open the menu. You can fish with just a hook, but you can also catch a wider variety of fish if you use bait. That's one thing I do want to mention about this LP. This LP is going to be 100%, but I'm not going to be doing any of the fishing stuff. I'm not going to go and catch every single type of fish in this game and get the fishing journal all filled, because that's not really required for actually 100%ing this game. It's just there for a collector's rights, basically. Just for a complete 100%, every single last detail thing done. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get all the collectibles, but I'm not going to be focusing on fishing. I do want to mention that. That's one important thing about this LP that I won't be doing. It's a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. So if you go ahead and hit the minus button, it'll pop up this menu. So you can point at the item or use the control stick to move your cursor on it. And then if you want to use it, you press the B button. If you have more than one item, I bumped my mic, hooray. If you use more than one item and you already have an item in B, you can go ahead and set it to either left, down, or right on the D-pad. Hit up on the D-pad will give you info about the item. But if you have more than one item in your inventory, you can set it to one of the 3 directions of the D-pad that I just mentioned. So there you go. That's how you set items. But we're gonna go ahead now and catch a fish for this cat. So to talk about what I was talking about before, I was talking about basically this being mirrored. It's hard to play one version of Twilight Princess after you played another version of it because of the mirror thing. And it was a weird system that they used, so it's something I wish I didn't do, and they did it again actually for Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS. They went ahead, and when you unlock Master Quest, they mirrored that. They mirrored the whole entire game, just like they did with Twilight Princess from GameCube to Wii. I don't get why they did it for that version, in all honesty. I know they were doing it for a difficulty factor, because Master Quest, the only difficulty difference is in the dungeons. But the thing is, doing that is just really an annoyance to me, because you know the game and you're going one direction, but because it's mirrored, you get turned around really easily. And they didn't do that with the GameCube version of Master Quest. Why do it with the one they included on the 3DS version? That's why I just find it annoying to me. And it's something I wish that the developers wouldn't do. Mirror a game just to make it different. That's something I really don't want developers to do at all with their games. So you have to catch 2 fish here, and once you catch the second one, the cat will go ahead and take it. The cat is more friendly once you catch your first fish, because then he realizes, okay, this guy is able to catch a fish for me, and I'll be able to bring it back to my master. And then you catch another one, and he'll take it from you. He'll take the fish from you and take it back home. So with that, now we can go ahead and buy that slingshot. Yeah, so all this was basically for buying the slingshot. It was a long, convoluted process just for us to do one thing, I know, but at least now we got it done. I do have to admit, the beginning of this game here, the little opening, it does take a while to get into. So if you can get past the opening of this game, the beginning stages, then this is going to be a lot more interesting. So bear with me for the first few episodes, because I know it's slow. And in fact, I was almost ready to cancel this LP for now and try something else. But I'm just trying to record it again, and it's actually feeling more smooth this time. So like I said, if you can stick through the opening, it's going to be smooth sailing from here. Oh my Link, you simply must hear this. Just take a look, my little kitty Link came back. Wait a minute, did you really name the cat after me? Well, one, I feel honored, and two, really? After my name, Link? A very uncommon name. Okay, whatever floats your boat, lady. And he brought a fish back with him. He was worried about me being angry. Oh, just look. Isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? I think he's more thirsty than cute right now, because he's been out for a while trying to catch a fish. Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. She gives you a milk in a bottle, but more importantly, this is your first bottle. The bottle's only half filled up with milk, so it's only worth restoring 3 hearts of damage. Milk has gotten nerfed in this game. Before, it can restore 4 hearts of damage. Since you can take 2 drinks of milk, in total, milk was able to restore 8 hearts of damage in other Zelda games, and this one only restores 6. So like I said, it got nerfed, but it wasn't really something people used all that much to recover health from anyway, so not that big of a deal to me. But when the bottle's empty, we can use it for other things, so that's a good thing though. So let's talk to her again so we can buy that slingshot back there. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You can reuse it, you know. Put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. I'm sure you never do anything of the sort. But kids these days toss things like the whole world was disposable. It's criminal. So what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today? Feel free to look around. Okay, so really quick, she advertises not to litter and recycle? Nintendo producing a good message like this? What is this? Good messages in my Nintendo games. What is this unheard thing? Okay, enough of the joking. Let's just buy the slingshot. It's only worth 30 rupees. Not too expensive. What are you doing buying a slingshot, you naughty thing? You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Oh, I should tell you, if you happen to run out of pellets, you can also use pumpkin seeds. And with that, we get the slingshot. So we can use 50 pellets in it to actually shoot with. Wow, that was a really stupid sentence. And so now we can go ahead and set this to something else. And now the game will tell you can set an item to one of the 3 directions mapped here that are glowing in red. Left, right, or down on the D-pad. So I'm going to go ahead and set milk down to there, fish around over here, and the slingshot on the B. And then that should be good. So with that, I'm going to call it quits for this episode, guys. And this was a longer one. I just want to try to get most of this intro stuff done as fast as I can, because like I said, this is the slowest part of the game right here, the intro. So I want to get as much of this done as I can so we can move on to the more interesting stuff. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Next time Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm gonna go ahead and take the slingshot back to our house where the kids are and show them our newly acquired slingshot. So, I'll see you guys next time.